Hi everyone, Mr. McNichol here. Well, I hope everyone had a great long weekend. I know I did. Very busy as usual, but got a lot of stuff done. So, now the only thing you had to do last week were a couple of quizzes. The only thing you'll have to do for this Wednesday's lesson is a quiz on body paragraphs. There's also something I want you to download. I've given you a link to it. You can use it to follow along as you do this little video lesson. And remember, this isn't live, so I mean, if you want to download it and look at it later on, scroll it while you're watching your kid's soccer game, whatever floats your boat works great for me. Okay, there's a lot of slides to go through, so I don't want to waste any time. I'm just going to jump into stuff. Okay, today's big lesson is M-5, body paragraph coherence. And for Monday night, Sunday night, you want to complete the M-5, do the practice quiz first, and then the actual quiz on body paragraphs, okay? And we'll get to actually writing stuff finally this coming Monday. Now, most of us, either we are that person or we know that person at a party. They start telling a story and they start wandering all over the place. That can be fun at a party, but you don't want to do it on a paper for your college professor. So, when we're talking about body paragraphs, you want to have coherence, yet don't let body paragraphs wander around. A good body paragraph in an essay is coherent, which means it stays on topic. Our brains love patterns, so a body paragraph is easier to follow and it feels more coherent if it follows a logical pattern. Now, I want you to download the coherence packet. There's a link to it on the announcement I gave you, and you'll need it to basically make sense of this video lecture. We're going to reference it, we're going to look at it again on Monday, but I want you to be able to look at it a bit today. Okay, so download the coherence packet now, pausing. Okay, hopefully by now you've restarted, you've got the coherence packet. Now, in the coherence packet, what you're going to want to do is we're going to follow along, okay, and we're going to see exactly what kinds of things we're going to be doing when it comes to coherence packets, okay? When we're talking about a coordinate pattern, a subordinate pattern, or a mixed pattern. You also, what I would recommend you do whilst we are working here, okay, go and see the slideshow, okay? I will call out the slides as I read them, okay? I can't seem to get them to show up on the video right now, otherwise I'd do that. So example number 1, slide 1. If you look at this paragraph in the coherence packet, in a previous lesson, okay, well, we talked about how the first sentence is an acceptable topic sentence. So a topic sentence tells what the rest of the paragraph is going to be about. So the topic sentence, the easiest thing to do is put a T. If they say McDonald's is very convenient, great. We'll put a T in front of McDonald's because McDonald's is very convenient is our topic sentence. So we label it with a T. Everything else should follow that. Now, why should I agree with the topic sentence? Does the next sentence answer that question? Well, they say McDonald's is very convenient. For Americans on a tight budget, McDonald's offers a $1 menu. Well, let's see. Does that answer the question? McDonald's is convenient. Okay. Well, you could argue it does answer the question because it gives one reason why it's convenient. Why? It's easy to buy stuff there. Anybody can get money from the $1 menu. Okay. So, here's what we do. We take that sentence, for Americans on a tight budget, we put a number 1 in front of it, which means it supports the first sentence. So, T in front of McDonald's is very convenient, and a number 1 for Americans on a tight budget, McDonald's offers a $1 menu. The topic sentence is McDonald's is convenient, and the sentence for Americans on a tight budget supports the one that went before it. So it supports sentence number 1, the convenient sentence. Now, what does the next sentence, sentence number 3, support? Well, if you look backward, one sentence at a time, does sentence number 3 tell you how having a dollar menu makes McDonald's convenient? It says, for those with children, most McDonald's offers a playground. Now, does the playground sentence refer to the dollar menu sentence? The answer is no. But it does refer to the first sentence, the convenient sentence. So, if you're looking at example 1, slide 4, okay, McDonald's is very convenient. 1, for Americans on a tight budget, McDonald's offers a dollar menu. And for those with children, most McDonald's offer a playground. You're going to put a 1 in front of that sentence too. Why? Both the dollar menu sentence and the playground sentence support the first sentence. McDonald's is very convenient. Okay, well then they have another sentence. Customers can enjoy free Wi-Fi at more than 11,500 restaurants. Very convenient. But that refers to the first sentence. So, McDonald's is very convenient. Topic sentence. Each sentence after that, we put a 1 in front of. Why? Because it refers and reinforces that first sentence. Is McDonald's convenient? Yes. It's got a dollar menu. It's got free Wi-Fi. It's got a playground. All 3 of those refer back to the first sentence, so there's going to be a 1 in front of every single one of those. Now, if the sentence is last and it restates the topic or sums up the paragraph, then it is a wrap-up sentence. You label that one with a W. So, that paragraph consists of 5 sentences. McDonald's is very convenient. That's our T, topic sentence. For Americans on a tight budget, it offers a dollar menu. Put a number 1 in front of it because it refers to the first sentence. For those with children, it has a playground. Put a number 1 in front of that too. It refers to the first sentence. Convenient. They also have drive-through service. Customers don't have to get out of their car to buy food. That's convenient. First sentence. Put a 1 in front of it. Over 34,000 restaurants worldwide. That refers to convenience. Put a 1 because that's the first sentence. Customers can enjoy free Wi-Fi. Great. It refers to convenience. That's the first sentence. Okay? And then the last sentence doesn't refer to playgrounds, budgets, dollar menus, any of that stuff. It just sums up all of it. So in front of the last sentence, we're not going to put a number 1. We're not going to put a T. It's not the topic sentence. In front of the last sentence, for all these reasons, McDonald's offers a convenience that's hard to resist. We're going to put a W because that's your wrap-up. Okay? So topic, T, sentence comes first, then all these 1 sentences. Why? Because they all refer to and back up the first sentence, our topic sentence. And then at the end, W. It wraps the whole thing up. Now, I'm not going to be referring to all of these so much. I want to try and keep the lecture to about 10-something minutes. Okay? But there are a number of patterns we can use. First is the coordinate pattern. That's on slide number 10. If you download the lesson, okay, or if you look at the lesson online, the Google Slides. Okay? In a coordinate pattern, we basically have our topic sentence and every single sentence right up until the wrap-up. Each one backs up the first sentence, the topic sentence. So we would say it goes T, and then a whole bunch of 1s, and then the W. Okay? So, there's a video for example 1 in the Google Slides presentation. That's on slide 11. You can take a look at it. Okay? So, jumping down a bit further. Okay? I'm going to jump all the way down to slide number 19. In the subordinate pattern, okay, it's a little bit different. In the subordinate pattern, you've got your topic sentence, then your second sentence, and each sentence in a row refers back to the previous sentence. English classes are worthwhile. That's our first and topic sentence. They teach the dialect of English that is standard in business settings. We put a 1 in front of it because it refers to the first sentence. With the knowledge of standard English, students can sound professional in both speech and writing. We put a 2 because that refers back to the second sentence. Okay? And basically, instead of having a topic sentence in the coordinate pattern, where you have T and then every sentence refers back to that first topic sentence, in a subordinate pattern, it's more like a train. You've got your topic first sentence, and then the next sentence refers back to the topic sentence. Then the next sentence refers back to the second sentence. Then the fourth sentence refers back to the third sentence. The fifth sentence refers back to the fourth sentence. All the way until you get to the wrap-up, which says, therefore, it's important for students to take their English classes seriously. Okay? So, it's a little bit goofy, it's a little bit tricky, okay? It gets even trickier, and we'll go over all of these in class. Don't worry if you're feeling a little confused right now. But we'll go over all of these in class when we look at what's called the mixed patterns as well. Those are the big three: the coordinate, okay, and the subordinate pattern, and then the mixed pattern, okay? Because you may end up having patterns where you have the topic, and then the next sentence refers to that first topic, okay? And then you have one that refers to this one back, and so forth. It jumps around a little bit in a mixed pattern, okay? It's a little bit tricky. If you're confused a bit, don't worry. We'll go over it in class on Monday, okay? So, can a sentence support sentences that come after it? No. Sentences can only support the topic sentence or the sentence, a sentence that is before it, okay? Now, be careful about incoherence, okay? A paragraph is incoherent if it has irrelevant, redundant, or contradictory sentences. A sentence is irrelevant if it wanders off topic, if it has nothing to do with the topic sentence. It's redundant if you repeat information over again. And it's contradictory if it actually goes against the topic. And sometimes you can have no pattern, okay? But not when you're doing an essay, okay? If you end up using irrelevant, redundant, or I've even forgotten the actual piece there. Irrelevant, redundant, or contradictory, I almost said incoherent, okay, patterns, then you will have no pattern and your body paragraph will be incoherent if you have contradictory or other pieces that don't fit, okay? So, that's basically all I'm going to be going at for now, okay? I think I'm going to actually back off and give no homework for this Wednesday's piece, because I think it's entirely possible that people might be kind of confused. So, when you come to class on Monday, okay? When you come to class on Monday, bring paper, bring stuff to write, and if you can, print out the packet that I will link to. Okay? I'll try and bring extra copies if other people are having difficulty. Okay? Alrighty, so basically, to wrap things up, okay, to make a coherent body paragraph, you always start with a topic sentence, and then you have a bunch of sentences afterwards that either refer back to the body paragraph, first sentence, or each sentence refers to the one behind it. Okay? You can have a mixed pattern, but that's tricky and difficult to follow. Okay? If you don't follow a pattern, if you have information that's redundant, okay, if you have information that is contradictory, okay, or if you have information that basically is irrelevant, that doesn't have anything to do, your paragraphs are going to be incoherent and lose your points. Okay, that's all for this week. I've changed my mind. You guys are not going to have a quiz tonight. Okay, you watch the video, good. Bring what you know from this video. Look through the slideshow and print out and bring the packet to class, and we'll go through it in a little bit more detail when I'm there to help you out. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.